to Velvet Venus. This particular message is about spiritual judges. If you are not aware of what spiritual judges are, they are, or they could be, ancestral spirits. They could be deities. They could be deities like Anubis, Ma'at, Archangel Michael, Archangel Zachiel. These type, and I have notes here, so I'm looking down. Saint Expedite as well also helps when it comes to justice, fairness, balancing out karmic connections, balancing out karmic energies as well. If you are called to be a mediator, or you always notice yourself to be in the midst of conflict to help resolve it or bring solutions, you could also have this type of energy in your natal chart as well. Thank you, Spirit. You could find yourself in the midst of conflict as of right now. You could find yourself in the midst of challenges where you feel like you have been treated unfairly, unjustly, and it's a reoccurring thing. You may be catching this message because your current situation right now is due to someone being deceptive, someone being manipulative. This could be a corporation, this could be a company, this could be someone who was in charge of holding some type of authority, a place of authority in your life. This could be management. This could be, I'm also saying property manager as well. This message could relate to so many different circumstances in people's lives. But as I say, if you are catching this post, this is not by happenstance. This is a divine message that you need to either hear or share so that someone else can receive this message, this divine intervention, this divine instruction. The spiritual judges are supporting you right now in the ethers. You may be feeling like you have to handle this case or this circumstance all by yourself. You may be feeling like you have really no one to really confide in at this moment. You may be feeling like your team is telling you to be quiet while they work behind the scenes on your behalf. You may be feeling like, I understand that I was treated unfairly, but I do not know how to relay that in the actual courts in order for me to receive justice. I want to let you know that the spiritual judges hear you. Your case is before them, and they are supremely supporting you right now. I don't know why I have to say supremely. It makes me think about Supreme Courts. Supreme Courts in the legality system is the highest court there is in the United States. What's done in the spiritual is already being done in the physical. And what's done in the physical has already happened in the spiritual. So if you have spiritual judges supporting you in the spiritual realm, then that judge that sees your case, that hears your case, is also going to support you as well in the physical. Some of you all have lawsuits. I'm feeling like you're scared. I'm feeling like you need to work on being bold and being brave, being confident. This could be a divorce proceeding. This could be a traffic ticket. This could be, this could be anything, really, anything that has to involve small claims court, the Supreme Court. This could be law enforcement, okay? This could be so many different things, but again, if you're catching this post, this is not by happenstance. This is the divine speaking through me to you that you are supremely and divinely supported at this time, and the spiritual judges are taking your case seriously. They are especially, if there are children involved in this case. Oh my God. That's a crow. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a crow that just passed by. Crows are very wise creatures. They're very intellectual. And yes, they are messengers. If there is a child involved in this matter, that was also treated unfairly, unjustly, I need you to be very wise with your steps. You have to be very wise with what you say and what you do when it comes to you and the child or children involved receiving justice as well. You cannot afford to be emotionally impulsive at this time. You cannot afford to be triggered, thank you, at this time. You have to be calculated with what you say and what you do for you and your children to receive justice. They're reiterating, do you hear what I'm saying to you? Do you understand? You cannot afford to go back and forth verbally with these people. You cannot afford to allow them to trip you up or manipulate you in any type of way. A lot of you all may need to go ahead and seek legal representation as well. They're showing me a feather. They're showing me a feather. Thank you. For me, this particular feather represents my M-A-A-T. Some of you all may need to call on Ma'at, Anubis as well. In my previous video, Anubis has scales where he weighs the heart and a feather with intentions that your heart is light as a feather, which means that you need to not allow your anger or your need for vengeance, your need for revenge to dictate your next steps. It is so important right now for you to remain calm, grounded, and centered. You are not to be triggered right now. You are to allow the cosmos and the spiritual courts to work for you on your behalf behind the scenes. And for that to happen, you have to remain grounded. Things will be said about you, things will be done towards you that the main purpose is to try to trip you up and trigger you. But if you're catching this post, y'all, I just saw this crow literally just fly high to sit on top of a tower. The crow is sitting on top of a tower. Do you know what that means? Intuitively, what that means to me is that although you are facing towers in your life, you face many challenges and you face many challenges in your life. Some of these changes have been abruptly. I'm seeing the word disruption as well. Hold on, y'all. These disruptions will not overtake you. You will be able to soar. You'll be able to soar high above these towers that are happening in your life. You'll be able to overcome these obstacles. But first, you have to understand the importance of being grounded and staying centered and staying focused on what's really important. Allow these turbulent times or circumstances to teach you even more discipline spiritually. Allow these tower moments, these lies that were spoken on you, to help you to go more inward, to go within. They keep wanting me to stress to you the importance of not allowing people to trigger you at this time. To not allow what you hear, what you find out, to trigger you. You are to remain composed and emotionally disciplined at this time. You will not be manipulated out of your square. Is that what they say? Tricked out of your square. I think that's how they say it. All right. I think that's all. Let's see if we have anything else. There's also another mention of Archangel Michael as well. There could be someone named Michael that is part of this case or has something to do with this situation. Their name is Michael or Mike, Mikey, Michaela, even. Something that starts with the letter M could be of importance to you. Oh, the other thing, if you pull up your natal chart and you have prominent placements that have to do with Venus energy, Saturn energy, and Jupiter energy. So that would be Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Mercury as well. Mercurial spirits are also coming up as well. So that would be Gemini and Virgo. I think that's it. So congratulations to you all on receiving your victory, your justice. Let me know if this resonates by leaving a comment. Let me know if this resonates by liking the post. Let me know if this resonates by following the page on TikTok or subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for your attention. Thank you all so much for honoring this post. Thank you all so much for listening. Be well and happy Friday. Happy Venus to you.